Hi everyone, this is Sandra with Verbena Cosmetics, and today we're talking about back to school and university must-haves. So let's get started. The first thing that I would say is really important to have is a really good quality backpack. I've had this thing for maybe like 1 or 2 years now, which is very rare because in high school I used to have all these patterned, colorful backpacks that would last me maybe maximum a year. Sometimes like they wouldn't even last half a year. And this one is really plain and simple, and it's just like it's lasted me longer than any other backpack ever has. So that's really good. I mean, especially my textbooks are really heavy because I'm in the sciences, so a good backpack is really important if you are like me and you have like a lot of heavy textbooks to carry around. Having some kind of planner is also a good idea. My school gives these out for free, but if yours doesn't, you can buy it. And find out if your school does have these for free so you don't have to buy it if you don't use it, especially because I found in high school I used these a lot just to write down homework every day because that's what the teachers used to do. They'd write down homework on the board and I keep track of it all in here. University, it's a bit different, so I actually use my phone a lot nowadays. But what I do is I'll write down any important things in the next couple of months or less. I'll write them down in my phone, and instead of using my planner, yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll go home and I'll write down like this month's things on my dry erase calendar at home. If you're anything like me and you tend to lose your USB keys, I would say having 2 of these in your pencil case is a really good idea because I get emails once in a while from the library saying that I lost my USB key there. So I go to commuter school and I live pretty close to my university. I live about a 15-minute drive on a good day with no traffic. And during rush hour, of course, it turns into an hour of me getting home, if not a bit more. And that's why it's a really good idea to have a book to read while I'm on the bus. And after a long day, most of us don't really feel like reading our textbooks, so it's good to have kind of like, I don't know, recreational books to read. Right now I'm reading I Do So Worry for All Those Lost at Sea by David Keyes, and he's actually a Verbena Cosmetics customer. So if you're one of those people that live in dorms or live close to the school, a cupcake soap is what I would recommend for you. And this is specifically the Lemon Poppyseed cupcake. So the bottom half is exfoliating poppy seed and the top is just a moisturizing soap. And that's good because you don't have to keep 2 separate soaps in your house, in your shower, especially if you live with roommates. It's good to just have like a 2-in-1 kind of thing. Also, I'd say it's really important to have a good note-taking system. So for me, I use my laptop in class for most of the time, and sometimes when I'm taking notes at home, I will use paper, and I actually do that for my textbooks. Whenever I take notes from a textbook, I take them on paper. So I use the blue pen for just kind of general information that I'm taking notes on that's important, but I'll use the red for like bottom line, this is what you really have to know, this is like the most important concept from the chapter or whatever. And then black is kind of like a by the way, just things to help me remember things if I'm having trouble later on or anything. And that's just the system I use when I'm taking notes on paper. So when I'm taking notes in class, I like to use my laptop personally. I would probably get something a lot lighter because it is kind of literally a pain in the back when you have to carry a heavy laptop up the stairs, up several flights of stairs. So that's what I would do, and taking notes on my laptop is just what I prefer. Some people like taking notes on paper, but when I'm in class, I find it a lot easier to listen and type at the same time rather than to listen and write at the same time. A program that I would really recommend is Microsoft OneNote. I don't know if you can see it so well on the camera, but it's really good for taking organized notes because it has an option where you can have notebooks on the side. Like I'll have second year fall, second year winter on the side, and then at the top it lets you add tabs for the subjects you're taking, for example. And on the other side you have like well, I use like lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3, and I think it also lets you do sub-lectures, which is really useful. I'll also have my labs on there. So thank you for watching, and I hope all of you have a great year back to school. And for those of you who stayed and watched this video all the way until the end, I have a coupon that is going to appear somewhere in here, or I'll link it down below in the description. So enjoy your school year. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.